Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be doing another review. This one's going to be for the Equalizer, and yeah, the one from last year. So I got this in my most recent DVD haul, movie haul, whatever you guys want to call it. And yeah, this movie stars Denzel Washington, Melissa Leo, Chloe Grace Moretz, Martin Kozaks, Bill Pullman, John Scortes, Haley Bennett, David Harbour, Vladimir Kulich, David Minor, Alex Vadvov, James Wilcox, Mike Odia, and Anastasia Mouses. So yeah, before I begin though, 10-second spoiler warning as usual for those who have yet to actually watch the video and haven't already. Stop the video, go check it out, and then come back and watch the rest of this review. 10-second spoiler warning as usual, starting now. Okay, so 10 seconds are up. So for those who have yet to actually watch the movie and haven't already, please don't comment down below or be messaging me that never gave you a fair warning, because as usual, I did. So yeah, the Equalizer, what did I think of it? As usual, quick synopsis, likes and dislikes, and then the rate. So yeah, basically the Equalizer revolves around Denzel Washington's character, and basically he has to go against the Russian mob, um, more or less. So yeah, thing is that there's like several subplots in this movie, which I'll get to in a second. But basically, it's Denzel Washington going against the mob, being a badass. That's it. Okay, so yeah, subplots. There's too many subplots. Yeah, this is based off the 1980s TV show The Equalizer, going by the same name, and I've never seen it, never even heard of it till I watched the movie, whatever. So, yeah, the subplots is the one thing that really took me out, or the lack of an actual overall plot. I mean, you do have the overarching plot, Denzel going against the Russian mob, trying to get what he wants and whatever, but it seems like the Russian mob is it's just fucking him left and right, and screwing him, and it feels like every 25 minutes it changes to a new segment or a new subplot, and that, in my opinion, is what makes it feel like a TV show, because every like 20 to 25 minutes it switches from one subplot to another, to another, to another, to another, and it's about 2 hours long. So yeah, so it's about four different subplots. I mean, you have the one where with him and Chloe Grace Moretz, and basically Chloe Grace Moretz is a prostitute, and now he has to try to get her not be a prostitute anymore, or whatever. Then you have the one with his best friend or co-worker, whatever. He's trying to make him lose weight, and help him in his restaurant or whatever. The third one is of him trying not to get killed by the mob, and the fourth one is him trying to save his friends from the mob. So it kind of feels like every 20-25 minutes, it feels almost like an actual TV show. So yeah, that's the one thing I really don't like about it. It just feels so much like a TV show. Um, that's my one problem. It just feels too much of like a TV show, due to the fact that there's so much subplots scattered throughout the whole film, and it just gets annoying. It gets really boring, really annoying, very not very fast, but it does get annoying very fast. Boring. There's just one scene with Denzel Washington and the guy portraying the enemy, and that scene is maybe 5 minutes long. That scene's pretty boring in my opinion. That scene alone almost made me go to sleep. But yeah, but aside from that, I mean the acting and the writing, it's actually pretty decent. Not the best, not the worst. It's not the best we've seen Denzel, but it's sure as hell not the worst. That we've seen him in the movie. So yeah, the writing really does feel like for like I said before, like the subplots feel like TV episodes, and the writing, and in a way, also feels like for a TV show, like. And it kind of feels it's like, so I'm not saying it's a made for TV movie, because it isn't, because it does have that movie quality, but there are parts where it just feels like it should be in a TV show. So again, so many things are just too convenient for the character, and maybe make sense, whatever. The action, for the most part, that's pretty decent. Yeah, I mean, overall, it's just very decent. Yeah, it's decent acting, decent writing, decent action. It's just the one thing is that there's a lot of pacing problems, due to the fact that there seems to be many stories thrown in this one film. So yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being best, and 6 being decent, I'd give it a 6 out of 10. It's a decent movie, and yeah, and apparently they're gonna make an Equalizer 2 coming out for like sometime in the next 3 years or something like that. So hopefully they do better in that one. And yeah, a 6 out of 10 is what I'd give the Equalizer, and that's basically it for now. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, and comic book reviews. Aside from that, like the video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer, and comment down below on your thoughts on the movie. And aside from that, that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.